Good evening. Can I ask you all please stand for the pledge? Pledge allegiance. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's town board meeting. It is May 27th, 2025. We're going to jump around a little bit on our agenda. We have a special start off this evening, and I would ask Councilwoman Lori Smalley to read the resolution.
In my unofficial capacity as a friend to many of the people sitting here, and I must say congratulations, but I see so many friendly faces and so many faces of growing up in Mount Pleasant with these young people that have now become our adults and our police force. So very unofficially, congratulations and thank you all for coming out. Officially, from Paul Oliva, the police chief, in an effort to fill a vacancy recently created by the retirement of Lieutenant Shorn Ford, the police department is endeavoring to fill this vacancy. The civil service list has been canvassed and Sergeant Chris Franco has been selected to fill this open position. Sergeant Franco started as a patrol officer with the department in 2007 and distinguished himself as a leader throughout his career. He was promoted to the rank of sergeant in 2017. In addition to his duties as a patrol sergeant, Sergeant Franco is in charge of the firearms unit, which is responsible for all department weapons and officer qualification. He supervises the commercial vehicle enforcement unit and maintenance of mobile computers. Sergeant Franco is well qualified and will be a great addition to the command staff of the department. Chief Oliva respectfully requests the town board to authorize this promotion.
You want to authorize a resolution first, or no?
I believe we have to authorize a resolution first.
So moved.
Resolution 23925, motion by Lori, second by Mark.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Let's see. I'm gonna put your hand on. Okay. Repeat after me. I
I, Chris
state your
Franco,
name, do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
Constitution of the State of New York,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
and I will faithfully and impartially
and I will faithfully and impartially
discharge all the duties
discharge all the duties
incumbent upon me
incumbent upon me
as a lieutenant for the town of Mount Pleasant
as a lieutenant for the town of Mount Pleasant,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my abilities.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you all for coming. This is obviously a happy occasion for us here, and Chris is well deserving in this promotion. He, as I mentioned and Councilwoman Smalley stated, you know, he's got his hand in a lot of different things in the mobile computers, firearms. If it's out there, he's done it here, and he's always worked hard and given his all. So I'm very proud and happy that we're able to offer this promotion. I want to thank the town board for your support. Thank you very much. Or you guys?
Yeah, you guys should
Oh, we gotta have you sign. You gotta sign the book. Yeah, sign the left.
We got it.
No. There's two babies There's babies over there.
Look at this one.
I'm stealing somebody's babies. They should all come in and get a picture. The whole department's here.
Yeah.
Paul, why don't you get your whole department in to take a picture?
We'll take some
Oh, you take some outside?
Yeah, we could do one in front too.
Look, yeah, Chris. I'm especially honored
Congratulations.
to have voted on the resolution
Yes.
for Lieutenant Franco. Chris and I went to school together. And it really means a lot to me to see people that we grew up with
Yep.
making big moves in town. And ever since I started having kids in town, and Chris, you offered to help with the car seat so many years ago, and reached out with so many little things, make sure things were good and safe. And it's really incredible, man. I'm really proud. It's humbling. Yeah. Congrats.
Thank you again.
You're welcome. Thank you. Now we will not have an audience. You're all going to leave.
You're getting funnier.
I'm getting funnier.
Oh, you're not staying for the meeting?
It's like an aphrodisiac.
You can do whatever you want.
Like you take a nap. Look at the baby.
Look at them. Oh my God,
I
they're
think
all so
that's
cute.
it.
That's a little girl. Yeah.
The other one.
Yeah, the other one's a little boy. I've known Patty Franco since Chris was a baby. Watch these
Really?
kids
Nice
grow up.
whole family comes out.
Yeah, watch these kids grow up. Even though we went to different schools. I mean, I'm gonna have to get this up on my phone. That's all I'm gonna have to do.
Can you try it one more time?
Good night.
This is the one I use to open up my computer,
I
correct?
think that's, yeah, I think that's the same password. It is for me. It automatically updates.
It's been this way for 12 years.
Oh my God, I don't know.
It's been this way for 12 years, so I don't know what happened. But what I will do is I will just go ahead and use my phone tonight.
You okay there?
Do you have like a Gmail that I could forward it to? And you could open up,
Now I have a Hotmail.
can you log in on there? Just so you can get the file on the computer?
No, let me just go in here. Let me just open it up this way, because otherwise I'm going to be a little distracted.
Okay, moving on with our agenda. First item on our agenda is a purchase order 122507. It's from ChargePoint Cloud Services. This is for the charging stations outside. It's a 2-year maintenance agreement and a 2-year cloud renewal plan. Total cost for 2 years is $5,920.
I got it.
Move for approval.
Motion by Mark,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is authorization to waive the statutory 30-day waiting period for on-premises liquor license for Daniel's Mexican Restaurant, 57 Kensico Road in Thornwood. They are requesting that the town would waive the 30-day period on the application for the on-premises liquor license.
So moved to waive the statutory 30-day period for Daniel's Mexican Restaurant. Resolution 231-25.
Motion by Tom,
Second.
second by Lori. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is authorization for a street closing permit for Megan Blanchard. Authorization requested to close Myrtle Avenue from Main Street to Bradford Street on Saturday, August 9th, 2025, from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Known rain date is being requested.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second.
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is authorization to name honorary Adela Place, Eleanor's Way, Sarah Hanson, along with Scott and Lauren Valentine, grandchildren of Eleanor Marzelli, submitted a request to honor name Adela Place in Valhalla as Eleanor's Way. Eleanor has lived in the area for her entire life, first with her parents at 103 Franklin Avenue, Thomas and Teresa Bettillo, and then with her husband, George Marcelli, at 2 Adela Place. Her sister Dottie also lived across the street, 26 Sherwood Street, but has since moved. Eleanor, now 96 and retired, has lived a full life of public service, both as an active member of the American Legion Auxiliary Club on Garrigan Avenue in Thornwood, and with the Italian American Club. In fact, her last volunteer event was in 2020, right before COVID. Sarah, Scott, and Lauren are requesting the town board honor her legacy of helping those in need and the veterans she represented with this honorary street naming.
I'll move for approval.
Motion by Mark,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is authorization to extend internship dates for spring high school intern Salvador Cermili in the building department, planning and zoning. At the May 13th town board meeting, the town board approved Spring Hill School intern Salvatore Cermili dates of service in the building department, planning and zoning from May 14th through May 30th, Resolution 21325. However, in order for the student to receive full credit for the internship program, they're required to intern through June 18th. This error was an oversight in our earlier submission. The WISE internship program requirements are attached for reference. So this will just authorize us to change and extend the internship dates.
So moved.
Motion by Tom,
Second.
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. The receiver of taxes report. A long list of receipts from the receiver of taxes report. Next item would be business from the floor. Anyone who wishes to address the town board is welcome to do so at this time. Nobody, huh? Okay, then we'll move on to Emily, our town clerk, for her report then.
Thank you, and good evening, everyone. Town Clerk's Report, Town Board Meeting, May 27th, 2025. Received and filed Notice of New House Number for 5 Sunset Drive. Received and filed 3 Planning Board resolutions for 40 Sawmill River Road parking lot expansion, 1 amended site plan approval, 1 secret negative declaration, and 1 steep slope permit. And then 3 notices of claim: Anna Del Duca, Marianne and Edward Carey, and Stephen L. and Denise M. Somer.
Item 3 will be referred to our town attorney. Thank you. Moving on to council reports. Councilman Celiano.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My report is from the Controller's Office. It's stated 5/27/2025. The following claims are submitted for town board approval. From the category Superintendent of Highways, $495. From Public Safety, Brandon DeRubius, $3,276. From Safety Inspection, Community Development Solutions, Certified Elevator Inspections Incorporated, $8,801.50. From the category Parks, Gary Mosca and Sons, this is treatment for Broadway Field, $1,500. Treatment for Pat Henry and Virginia Road, $1,500. Midwest Coastal Lawn Service, $2,000. Polack Paint and Field. Athletic field marking, $735.15. Stripping paint red, white, yellow, line marker, $2,490.54. Turf face, Pro League 50-pound natural, $1,449.60. East Coast Emergency Lighting, $1,832.86. The total for that category is $11,508.15. Bradhurst Community Center, Quality Pro Pest Wildlife Services, $2,276. Adult programs, $1,584. Pool, $2,761.90. Highway machinery, Corsi Tire, $1,648.90. Highway General Capital Project, Charles A. Magnaro, $19,970. Capital Old Farm Hill Water, Charles A. Water Magnaro, $11,595. Kensico Capital Projects, Amazon Capital SVC, $83.94. Charles A. Magnaro, painting of twin water storage tanks, $2,570. Painting of twin water storage tanks, $10,987.50. Granger Incorporated, $16,005.06. From the category Special Drainage District, Chemeng Supply, $8,888. Expand Supply Products Incorporated, $11,728. Mechanical Water District Number 1, George S. Coyle Chemical Company, $3,346. And we got a credit for container return of $260. Total for that category is $3,086. The grand total is $94,735.51. I respectfully ask the board for a motion of approval, please.
Motion by Tom,
Second?
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
The second item, Mr. Supervisor, is a purchase order from the Controller's Office, the Vendors Atlantic Gay Program of Delage. This is from the Controller. This is for a 60-month lease for copies and printers, including service and supplies, as outlined in the lease agreement with Atlantic. The effective start date of the lease is May 1st, 2025. The lease will cover multiple departments, and monthly lease will be distributed among the departments as per the following schedule. And they come down with all the cost. So the annual lease is $1,170 for 12 months. That equals $14,040. The total lease is $1,170 for 60 months. That's $70,200. The originating fee is $99, just a one-time charge. The total cost for a 60-month period for this lease is $70,299. I move for approval, please.
Motion by Tom,
Second?
second by Lori. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
The agenda. I need to go to Danielle's. Get to Danielle. Yeah, there we go. Technical difficulties.
There you go.
Okay. Ready to go, Mr. Supervisor.
This is for Councilwoman Zano.
Councilwoman Zano is not here with us this evening. I'll go ahead and read the recreation report. This is purchase order 70-25-41. The vendor is the Great Armadillo Printing, and these are for camp t-shirts for the students to keep them all safe when they're on trips especially. The total cost is $8,281.33. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
There is one announcement from Ms. Zano and from Doug Scott, our Superintendent of Parks and Recreation. This is the last week for the discounted pool pass purchases. So if you're interested, please contact the Recreation Department, come in, fill out your application. Fees do go up as of May 31st, actually May 30th, which is Friday. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Saraceno.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening, residents. For the Highway Department, I have one item. This is Resolution 238-25. It seeks Town Board authorization to release a bond for a street opening permit, permit number 6446. Address is 67 Eastview Drive, Valhalla. Homeowners Tim and Erica Mitchell. Bond amount $3,800. With approval, this would be forwarded to the Office of the Comptroller for release of the bond. I will make a motion to approve.
Motion by Mark,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
That's all I have. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Councilwoman Smalley.
I have several items this evening. Unfortunately, with technical difficulties, I can't read you the resolution numbers, so I'm going to ask Mr. Saraceno to read the resolution numbers, and then I'll go ahead and read it.
Sure. Resolution 240-25.
This is authorization to raise the part-time police dispatcher rate on Saturday and Sunday. In an effort to reduce police overtime costs, the Chief of Police is requesting authorization to raise the part-time police dispatcher's hourly rate of pay on Saturdays and Sundays to $30 per hour. This change is meant to create an incentive for part-time employees to assist with coverage and police communications on weekends. The full-time police dispatchers are not required to work weekends, and covering shifts often requires overtime and double-time rates due to union agreements. This change has the approval of the town's human resource consultant. Police Chief Oliva respectfully requests authorization to make this rate change. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Next is Resolution 241-25.
This is also from our Chief of Police, Paul Oliva. Authorization to hire part-time clerical worker for a vacant position for the Police Department effective June 1st, 2025. The Police Department has interviewed candidates to fill the vacant clerical position created after the resignation of Mrs. Heather Stankowski. Ms. Eileen Kennedy of Hawthorne has been selected by the command staff to fill this vacancy. Ms. Kennedy has passed the background investigation and is highly qualified to fill this position. This hire will act as a cost-saving measure, as in the interim, a police officer was needed to complete the associated tasks. Police Chief Oliva would respectfully request the board authorize the hiring of Ms. Eileen Kennedy as a part-time clerical police assistant at a rate of $21 per hour, effective June 1st, 2025. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second.
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Next, Resolution 242-25.
This is authorization to hire a part-time police dispatcher effective May 28, 2025. The police department is endeavoring to add part-time civilian dispatchers to supplement the police communications area. This has been part of a larger plan to civilianize police dispatch and to make better use of financial resources. Several interviews were conducted, and Mr. Foster Shaw of Mohegan Lake has been selected. Mr. Shaw is a retired police officer and will bring his experience to our police communications. Mr. Shaw has passed an extensive background investigation as required. Police Chief Oliva would respectfully request authorization to hire Mr. Foster Shaw as a part-time police dispatcher at an hourly rate of $25 an hour, effective May 28, 2025. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second.
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
And the last item this evening I have, resolution, please, Mr. Saraceno.
Yes, ma'am.
you.
243-25.
It's authorization to hire a part-time police dispatcher again. This is effective May 28, 2025. While conducting interviews for the hiring of part-time police dispatchers, Mr. Matthew Marcella of Thornwood was interviewed. Mr. Marcella is a Thornwood volunteer firefighter and has completed Firefighter 101 training. In addition, Mr. Marcella is a certified emergency medical technician. Mr. Marcella has successfully completed the interview process and has passed the extensive background investigation. Chief Oliva would respectfully request authorization of the board to hire Mr. Matthew Marcella as a part-time police dispatcher at a rate of $25 per hour, effective May 28, 2025. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you to my colleagues for helping me with technical difficulties.
Town Attorney, we have anything?
Nothing today, Mr. Supervisor.
Next item is our scheduled meetings. First item is authorization to change the work session start time on Tuesday, June 17th from 7 to 6 p.m. Our town planner will be with us, but he can only be with us at 6 o'clock. So Resolution 24425 will change the start time of the work session, June 17th, from 7 to 6 p.m.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second?
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. And our work session, June 3rd, will be at 7 p.m. Let's see. Then the business session on June 10th will be at 7 p.m. If there be no further business from the board, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
So moved.
Motion by Tom, second by Lori. Thank you. Meeting adjourned.
Thank you. Have a good evening, everyone.
What's that?
There was.
Have business from the floor.
Business from the floor.
Supervisor's report.